Yo. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. Nothing beats a jet to holiday. And right now, you can save up £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child places available with 22 kilos of baggage allowance. But now, with Jets to Jet 2 holiday, package holidays you can trust are natural protected. Let's go! Shut up the music, man. Let's go! Hey! Jet 2 holidays you can trust. Jet 2 holidays. A couple of our players are getting on a little 2-2 Jet 2 to Turkey break. Yo! What's happening, What's happening? The Jet 2 flight to Turkey on now. The Jet 2 flight to Turkey. There's a couple of our players leaving, boys. I turn the music up, man. Turn the music up. Let's go. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Yes, people, welcome back to another stream. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Smash the likes up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. Well, a couple of our players might be getting on a little 2-2 Jet 2 driller. Because the news, lads, the news is, I don't think there's smoke without fire. I don't think there's any smoke without fire, chat. And there's been a lot of rumours. There's been a lot of rumours over the last couple of days. I need turkey more. Cheers, mate. Yeah, there's been a lot of rumours over the last couple of days, boys, about turkey drillers. And, yeah, it's popping off even more tonight. Now that, well, today. One of the problems we've got, obviously, is that we don't fully know how good these sources are from Turkey because we're not Turkish and we don't support Turkish teams. So we don't know. However, like a lot of these Turkish journalists, lads, are starting to talk about some of our players going there, including Ederson, Gundogan, obviously, which is weird because Gundogan's agent came out and basically said, like, I don't know where all this shit's going. Like, I don't know where this news is coming from. However, the latest news is that Akanji, Manuel Akanji might be going, boys. What do we make of that? According to this guy, Mektep Aygala, Galatasaray preparing to hold official talks with Manchester City regarding a package deal for Akanji, Ederson, and İlkay Gundogan. And like I say, for me, I just think it's quite interesting how much, sort of stuff we're hearing from this over the last couple of days and last week, because it's been a bit dead, and all of a sudden we are now starting to get a lot of this news coming out of Turkey that they're in the market for some of these City players. And obviously today it's including Akanji. Now, we know for a fact that City need to get rid of a couple of the non-homegrown players. And of course, İlkay Gundogan, Ederson and Akanji are all no homegrown. But we also know for a fact that City need to really look at getting rid of a defender because we've got 6 centre-backs. And whilst I think we need 5, especially if one of them's called Nathan Ake because he's never fit either. 6 is ridiculous. You can't have 6 centre backs, boys. You can't have 6 centre backs. I mean, just do the wages on them as well. Imagine the wages on some of these players. It's ridiculous. So we've got to get rid of some of these players. Now, we've obviously done the debate before. We all have our different opinions. Some people think we should keep Akanji as a 5th choice. I did think that. Now I'm starting to think maybe he needs to leave. I originally thought we should loan out Vita Hayes. Now I'm starting to think, actually, no, maybe keep Vita Hayes. I don't really know. But the point is, it's kind of irrelevant. The point is, you can't have 6 centre-backs, man. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, 5. 5 is cool. You can have 5 if one of them's injury-prone. But, you know, you need to be looking at moving some of these guys on. And not only that, yeah, we also need to address the fact that some of these guys are on dollar bills, mate. Yeah, Ilkay Gundogan, 200 grand a week plus. Akanji, I think he's on 180 grand a week. That's a lot of money. That is a hell of a lot of money, mate. Hell of a lot of money. And, you know, if they're not going to be playing, which they shouldn't be playing, like Gundogan should not be playing week in, week out for us, then he shouldn't be on that money. Akanji, 180. Like, bro, he should not be a starting centre-back for Manchester City next season. I don't even think he should be a backup centre-back for me. If he's going to stay, I think he should be 5th choice. So again, you can't really have a 5th choice centre-back on that much money. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, because for me, yeah, I think Huzanov's above Akanji now. I think Diaz is above Akanji. Gvardio's above Akanji. And Ake's above Akanji. Vita Hayes, I'm not sure because I've not seen too much of him. But yeah, it's not like I fucking hate Akanji to get him out. It's a logical thinking. It's logical thinking, you know. So, yeah, I don't know about this one. This is an interesting one. But imagine if all 3 of these players leave, boys. Imagine if all 3 of them leave. That'd actually be wild, wouldn't it? Yeah. We'd need a new goalkeeper. Who's that going to be? Could it be Trafford? Is it going to be Costa? It's going to be one of the 2 of them, isn't it? It's going to be one or 2 of them. It's either going to be Costa or Trafford. I reckon it's probably going to be Costa. Ilkay Gundogan. Well, it depends if Kovacic is going as well. You don't need another midfielder. If Gundogan goes and Kovacic stays, you don't need another midfielder. If both of them go, you don't need another midfielder if you trust Rico Lewis and Nico O'Reilly. If you don't trust them, then you need another midfielder. And Akanji, yeah, you can just let Akanji go. That's fine. You don't need to buy another centre back. You need a right back, of course, but you know Akanji is a centre back. So and the wages that we'd be letting go here, man, it'd be good. It'd be good for the wage book as well. Do you know what I mean? It would be good, man. Offer 5 mil for all of them. That's crazy. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy, chat. No, they're all so good. Hopefully Galatasaray don't quickly make an offer for all 3 of them that City can't refuse and agree personal terms. It's funny, man. It's actually legit pretty funny, man. I smashed these likes up as well, people, man. Let's see what you guys are saying. I trust Rico and Nico O'Reilly as midfielder. Yeah, if you trust them, they don't need another midfielder. Do you know what I mean? I think what's going to happen, yeah? I think what's going to happen is I think Gundogan leaves. I think Kovacic leaves as well. But I think Kovacic will leave towards the back end of the window because he's still injured. But I think he leaves. And then I think we run with a midfield options of Rodri, Reinders, Gonzalez, Bernardo, Nico if he stays, Rico if he stays, and then obviously the attackers. And I think next year Bernardo leaves. I think we're going to get Adam Warren. I think that's what's going to happen. I think next year we go get Adam Warren. I think Grealish and Stones leave in the late in the window too. Yeah, Grealish is gone, man. We're not keeping Grealish. Stones. So if Akanji left and Stones left, that would leave us with centre backs of Gvardiol, Ake, Diaz, Huzanov, and Hayes 5. I think that's cool. I think it is. And I know some people are like, oh, it's too many, right? And I know people are like, oh, it's too many centre backs, that 5. You don't need 5. I think you'll regret that pretty quickly. Because let's just keep it 100, chat. Yeah, Gvardiol got spammed out last season and then picked up a knock, didn't he? Towards the end of the season or in the Club World Cup. Ake cannot be relied on. Yeah. And Vita Hayes and Huzanov are still relatively unproven. I really believe that you need to go into the season with 5 centre-backs if Ake is one of them, especially with 2 of them being young and undeveloped. I really think that going into it with just 4 is a bit of a risk, boys. So yeah, Stones can go, Akanji can go, and that's going to save you so much on wages. It's going to be unbelievable. The wages that you're going to be saving there is crazy because I think John Stones is on like 250k a week. You know, Akanji 180. Yeah, let's do the maths on it. Do the maths. So Stones 250, Akanji 180. Yeah, Gundogan, let's just put him on 200. Ederson 120. Who else is going? Who else was on that list? Akanji, Ederson. Grealish 300. Done Stones. I'm up to 1 million 50 grand a week. Now, obviously, you need to buy a couple players because you'll need to buy a new goalkeeper. You just put him on 100k a week. Yeah. So that's Costa, 100k a week. Say you got Livramento, you're probably going to have to put him on 150k. You're still saving about 800 grand a week, boys. 800 grand a week you would be saving. And then that can go to Rodri contract. You know what I mean? You can put some of that savings to the Rodri, the Rodri contract because obviously he needs a new deal. Foden, when they offer him a new deal, probably midway through the year when they see what level he's at, offer him a contract. You know, that's what you got to be doing for me. Rand is on 234 grand a week. Yeah, it is probably slightly high if it's true. But at the same time, you signed a player who's in his peak, 26 years old. A big money signing, 60 million quid or whatever it was. And then he also got midfielder of the year in Serie A. So I don't really mind it, to be honest. Still don't understand who'll buy Grealish because of the wages. He won't be sold. He'll be loaned. He 100 will be loaned. He'll be loaned. He'll be loaned. He'll be loaned. So else? No signs of Grealish leaving. Yeah, but it'll just be loaned. It'll be loaned, Leo, innit? It'll be loaned. It'll be loaned towards the back end of the window. Someone will just come in and just fucking rinse us. Someone will come to City back end of the year, back end of the window, and go, "Oh, we'll take Grealish off you on a loan. We'll pay 100 grand a week, and you can pay 200." And City will be like, "What? We can't even negotiate. Like, what even can we do?" And then we'll end up paying 200 grand a week for him to play for another football club. That's what's going to happen. I don't see Rodri getting back to pre-injury levels myself. So, well, we don't know. Hopefully he does, though, bro. Take a look at Nico Shearer's tweet last night. Linked us to Donnarumma. Really? Is this guy? I thought this guy was a bit of a whack sauce, though, chat, no? I swear down, this guy's a shit sauce. I don't think he's good sauce, boys, to be honest. I can't even find his app. I can't even find his app, man. Said, us on buying after Donnarumma because PSG want to lower his wage. Lower his wages? Lower his wages? What? Will you be going to the player presentation on August the 5th? I don't even know what that is. What the hell's that? Need to sort out that Grealish situation. I know, but there's not really much City can do in it, Beno. Beyond belief. There's not really much City can do. What can City do, really? Like, we're trying to get rid of him. If clubs are not coming to City saying we'll take him, like, what realistically, what can City actually do? What can we actually do? If no one's approaching us, we're cooked. Would Grealish want to go back to Villa? I don't think Villa are even interested. I don't think Villa were interested, bro. Why Saudi team not coming in for our players? I don't know. I think maybe the Saudis like don't really want to just be known as the teams that will just buy all the players that other clubs don't want anymore. You know what I mean? I think they want to be trying, like they signed John Duran in it. I know that didn't work out or whatever, but I think they want to be signing like those sort of players rather than just signing like the Grealishes of the world and the Walkers and that. Akanji going too, potentially. That's the rumour. That's the rumour that's going round. I think Akanji might go, you know. I just think there's something in it. I just think there's something in it about that tweet that went out in March, April time that City have been offering Akanji out to teams in Europe. I just think that, again, there's no smoke without fire for me. There's no smoke without fire. Big up Ewan, man. What's this? Man City and Bayern Munich are interested in Donnarumma. There is no agreement with the PSG to extend as of now. The goalkeeper currently earns 12 million euros a year. PSG have offered a renewal with a lower salary. Why would they do that though? Why would they offer I don't understand why they do that. That sounds like cap to me. Explain to me why PSG have just won the treble with a goalkeeper that made some unreal saves in the Champions League, and then they've offered him a new deal with a lower salary. What even is that a week? 12 million divided by 52, 230 grand euros. It's like 200 grand a week. I don't even. Nah, I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that. Because they want Chevalier. Yeah, but if they wanted Chevalier, why have they offered him a new contract? They just say, bro, we don't want to keep you anymore. You got a year left on your contract. We'll sell you for 20 million. Go and find a new club. We're signing Chevalier. Why, that makes no sense. It makes no sense to offer him a lower contract if they want a new goalkeeper. They just say, sorry, bro, we don't want you anymore. You've only got a year left, so we'll do you a solid. You won us the treble. Find a club, 20 mil, you can go. I think that's fake news. I think that's fake news. Part of their new wage structure, they give the players 70% of their wages. The rest is going to be in bonuses. Well, nah, I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it, man. I can't see it. Akanji says, Mr. The that leaked pic of our black kit looks clean. I know. I thought it was being released today. I swear someone in the chat said it was coming out today, that black kit. I go on holiday next Wednesday, yeah? And I really want to get the black kit with Turkey 10 on the back, innit? I want to get that. Oh, it's tomorrow. Oh, I really want to get Turkey 10 on the back for my holiday, but I don't know if to risk it or not. I don't know whether to risk it, man. It's so nice. It is actually so nice. And I really want to get Turkey 10 on the back, but I just don't know whether to risk. I don't know whether to risk it. Because I imagine if he doesn't take number 10, I'll be cooked. I don't want Marmoush on the black kit, though. I want Turkey 10. Ever since I saw that picture of Turkey 10, that I think Manchester Iconic did, I need it, man. I need it in my life. I smashed these likes up as well, people, if not just already. Yeah, shout out Martin A. I've seen that news. Your thoughts on Talk Sports saying this morning no one should have any issues with Liverpool spending because of their heritage? Yeah, typical fucking mainstream media. It's okay for the cartel clubs to spend money. It's just not okay for anybody else to spend money. Typical. Makes absolutely no surprise, no shock to me that they've said something like this. Yeah. Obviously, it's okay for those clubs to spend money. Obviously. Have you seen TNT put all the Premier League teams' numbers 10s down for us? They used Turkey then quickly. Did they? Have you got a screenshot or something? Because if they've treated that, then I might gamble. I might gamble on it. What do you think of the probably 115 fake news? It's the most 115 fake news I've ever seen in my life. People just believe anything in it. There's absolutely zero chance that was true. Zero chance. Zero chance. We're not getting a point deduction for non-cooperation. If we get found guilty for non-cooperation, it's a fine. That's it. We've been told that bare times. It's not going to be 3 points. Nah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. LB, do you realize how we bargained for Marmoush? Yeah, bro, I said it at the time. The Marmoush signing for 60 million quid is an absolute steal, mate. I still can't believe we only paid 60 mil for Marmoush in January as well. It's fair play, Tiki cooked on that one, mate. 100%. 100%. He cooked massively. Bonus should be our 10. Yeah, I don't want to be. Yeah, I've not seen it, man. I've not seen it. What does non-cooperation mean? It means like the FA or the Premier League have maybe been asking City for like some documents or some shit like that, and City've been like, nah, we ain't giving you the docs, or been bare slow to respond to emails. Just general not cooperation, innit? You know what I mean? Just like, give me this, and they say just go, nah. Or give me this, and they say, right, we'll give it you, but you're going to get it in 6 months. Standard cooperation. Cooperation, bro. Let's have a look, man. Why do people want Akanji gone after one person half squad should go? Yeah, but you can't get rid of half the squad in one summer, bro, innit? You know what I mean? The reason Akanji is being asked to leave by some City fans, yeah, is because they don't see him as a starting centre-back going into next season. And they don't see him as a backup centre-back going into next season, which is my position. I don't want Akanji starting games next year as a starter, yeah, and I don't want him to be a backup because I'd rather Ake and Huzanov be a backup or Diaz be the backup than Akanji. So he's fifth choice. And you can't, you can, but do you really want a player on 180 grand a week who's a fifth choice centre-back? Nah, not really, bro. Not really. I love Galatasaray. How much will City ask for all those three? How much will City ask for the three? What do you reckon, chat? How much do you reckon City will be asking for these players? I reckon Ederson's got 1 year left on a contract. I reckon City will probably be asking for about 15 mil. They'd probably sell at 10. Gundogan, I reckon they'd do on a free. We got him on a free. I reckon, he's a legend. Not going to fuck him all. I think City would let him go on a free. I like a 1 million token fee. Akanji, as much as people don't like the guy, don't think he's a good footballer. He's 29. I think they might be asking 20 mil. I reckon they might be asking 20 mil. I reckon they'd sell all three of them for 30 mil. 35 mil. You got to remember, chat, Akanji's only 29. He's only 29. He's only 29, bro. So he's still got, he's still got bare years. And you get 30 mil for them. Yeah. You go and buy Costa at 60 mil or 50 mil, whatever the release clause is, or Trafford, whichever one you're going to get, go and get them. And then you got to go and get your right back, and then you're done. Then you're done. You know what I mean? Realistically, Ederson is like 30, but we are asked. Yeah. Because his contract's only a year, innit? We're going to get cooked. But it is what it is. We got our money's worth, didn't we? You know what I mean? We bought him for 30 million, which, considering that Liverpool bought Alisson like a year later for 80 million. Yeah. Kepa went for 80 million. Like, we got Ederson at a steal price, mate. We got him at a brilliant price. And, he's been here, 8 years or whatever. We've had our worth. Selling for 10 mil. That's straight profit, by the way. Yeah, straight profit, because obviously we've paid all the fee off on that. So that's just money straight in the account. PSR straight profit. I'm not asked about the fees, really. Money's not an issue. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Like, we're fine on PSR. We can spend the money. We're not desperate to sell Ederson for 20 or 10 or whatever. Get rid of him if he wants to go. And he obviously wants to go, yeah. He obviously wants to go, mate. Like, these rumours just keep on coming out. And I know people will be like, well, he come out and said it was all fake news. Mate, I just think that he wants to go, bro. He's still not signed a contract. It is what it is. Buy 3, get Grealish free, says Arup, brah. The thing is, though, if you let Grealish go for free, you're gonna take like a 30, 40 million pound PSR loss. That's why they'll loan him out. That's why they're gonna loan him out, man. Our right back situation is a mess. How do we end up here? Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but we'll see if we sign a player. I don't know. I think they will. I think City will sign a right back. I just think, right, the end of the day, that rumour come out, didn't it, about Pep saying, like, if you actually look at the evidence, yeah, forget how Nunes played. Look at the actual facts. Pep Guardiola basically come out and called this guy not clever enough. Yeah, that's what he actually said. Yeah, not my words, his words. Not clever enough to play midfield. I don't know about you, yeah, but when somebody calls someone not clever, it's not typically a sign of endearment, right? Now, I know people are like, but he also said, LB, that the guy is our top-class right-back. I just don't think you call someone not clever enough to play midfield if you think they're going to be good enough to play week in, week out, especially when he made quite a lot of errors as well. So I still think they're going to sign another right-back. Now, whether or not Nunes becomes a backup right-back or he decides to leave, I don't know. Maybe he'll stay. Because the thing is, for me, if you sell Nunes, I think I need another right-back. Because I don't want to see Rico Lewis playing right-back next year, boys. I like Rico, yeah, but I like him in midfield, not right-back. So if you get rid of Nunes and sign a right-back, I still think we're light. I think you're taking another risk. I don't know about you guys, but I think if you sell Nunes, and say you sell Nunes and buy Livramento, do you not think that is a little bit of a risk? Who else can play right back if he gets injured? If Akanji's gone, he can't do it. Stones has gone, he won't be doing it. Buzanov, maybe. What's the homegrown rule? How does it work? Is it 7 players? So you can't have more than 17 non-homegrown players. For the Champions League, it's slightly different. But yeah, so basically for Champions League, we need to get rid of four non-homegrown players. So Akanji would be 1. Gundogan would be 1. Kovacic could be 1. Who else could be 1? Akanji could be sorry, not Akanji. Ederson could be 1 if you buy Trafford. Obviously, if you sell Akanji and if you sell Ederson and buy Costa, it's like for like. You could loan out Echeverry. So you got to get rid of 4 players. Otherwise, Pep's going to have to start leaving players at home. But I said it. I think was it yesterday. I said it. I don't know about you guys, man. I think the Premier League needs to have a look at this homegrown rule, boys. I think it's outdated. Lads. I think it's listen. I get why they brought it in, because when they brought it all in and that, like England were crap, and like all these players was coming into the Premier League, you know, and like England was shit. Like we couldn't even qualify for tournament under was it McLaren? We didn't even qualify for the tournament, and I get it. They wanted the English players to get better, play more games, so England could become a better nation, right? At the end of the day, it's England Premier League, right? Get it. However, times have changed. England are now semi-decent. We're not shit anymore. We get to finals, we get to semi-finals. Oh, not won anything yet, but factually, yeah, we are not shit anymore. Like we're getting far on into. So I think now, yeah, I think they need to have a look at this homegrown rule now, and you know, and I know actually like the Premier League one's not even that bad compared to UEFA, but I just think that they need to look at it and assess it and check whether it's still fit for purpose. But I don't think it is. Yeah, the homegrown rule applies. It's a UEFA rule. So if you're in UEFA competition, you've got to abide by UEFA's homegrown quotas. So you'd have to change it and that. You'd have to change it. Like, you'd have to get UEFA to change it. And I don't know if they'd change it, but you could get the Premier League one to change it. Not that it make that much of a difference because UEFA's still there. I just think that they need to relax it a little bit. I think they just need to relax it. It's too strict. Far too strict, man. And then what happens is all these mid-level players, English players, go for like 70 mil. You know what I mean? City apparently would have paid like 70 mil for Gibbs White. Tino Livramento, 80 mil. Like, it's just dollar. Because they're English. That's it. That's the reason. Because they're English. I don't know. I think I'm not saying get rid of it. I'm not saying get rid of it because fundamentally, like, yeah, I agree in principle with the rule. I just think that it needs to be adjusted a little bit. A little bit, man. Totally agree. Homegrown. Yeah, I agree, man. LB, that Mac tip guy has tweeted twice about Akanji. Has he really? I didn't see his second tweet. What's he said? Yeah, let me check it. Oh, what's this tweet here? Oh, I didn't see this tweet. Shit. This one's about Ederson. Galatasaray is in advanced talks with Ederson. No agreement yet, but there are ongoing and rapid discussions between Galatasaray and Ederson. Both sides are very close and agreement is highly likely within the next 36 hours. Wait, is that our Ederson? Or is that the other Ederson? Yeah, I imagine that's a goal. Yeah, goalkeeper. Yeah. That's our Ederson. I was just double checking that it wasn't the Ederson at Atlanta. I don't know. You think it's bollocks? I don't know, man. I think there's no smoke without fire, you know. I don't think there's no smoke without fire with this. I think Ederson's gone, mate. I think he is. All that shit that he got on social media, bro. I think the guy's just had enough. I think the guy's just been like, nah, I'm going. I'm going to go. And I think he'll get gone. Did you not see Fabrizio as well the other day tweet about Ederson saying Napoli tried to sign him last week, but they couldn't get him for what was the word that he used? Basically, it was to do with the wages. The wages were too high. And here's the thing as well. Galatasaray have got dough, mate. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how they've got loads of money, but they've got pure cash. They've got pure cash from somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but they've got loads of money. Yo, big up Leo as well, man, for becoming a channel member. Appreciate it. Come on. Big up Leo. What a guy. Shout out to Massam as well. Says some might say it's a Turkish delight, not Exodus. I can't bring it up on screen. Big up, bro, for the 2, Massam. Turkish delight. Yeah, madness. It's gonna be crazy, bro. If all 3 of them go, it's gonna be wild. It's actually gonna be wild. Big up Leo, man. Big up Massam for the super chats. Ederson going. I think he's going. 100%. And people say, oh, but he come out and said he's not going. Yeah, fucking Mahrez did the same thing, mate. And he went, they all lie, bro. These players lie. I know people don't want to believe that players lie in it because like they're our heroes or whatever. They lie all the time. They lie all the time, bro. They just be like, yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. And then they just leave. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a fact. And maybe at the time he actually didn't want to leave, but now he actually just legit wants to go, innit? Maybe he actually legit wants to go. Oh, here's the big up to Sama. Here's the tweet on Akanji. Galatasaray aims to sign Manuel Akanji for a much lower price than his reported market value, hoping to achieve a transfer success similar to that of Davinson Sanchez. How much did they pay for him? How much did they pay for him? Let's have a look. They paid 10 million euros. 10 million euros. Nah, I think that's a little bit too cheap, boys. I think that's a little bit of a low price. That's a low price, man. Why chat lowballers for here, lads? Yeah? Why chat lowballers here? It's got to be at least 15, 20 million, mate. It's got to be 15, 20 million. I think that's a low price. I do. Low price. See what you guys are saying. Today I feel Turkey. Wait, chat, are you still there? Are we still live? Why is chat not working? Are we still live? Hello? Hello? Why chat not work? Hello? Are we still live? Are we live? We are live. Oh, the chat's working again. That was weird, wasn't it? I was just looking at the chat. The chat wasn't fucking updating. Yeah, the chat went crazy, bro. That was weird, wasn't it? I thought I wasn't live. I thought internet connection or something went. Yeah. Now we're back. Let's go. Yeah, 10 million quid for a Akanji is cheap, man. I can't lie. Like, they're trying to rob us or something. Like, what's going on here? Like, have some shame. Have some shame. Like, that is a cheap price. That is a very, very cheap price. I think they should leave before things turn sour. Yeah, they need to pre-Walker the players, don't they? Because like we need to learn from that mistake with Walker. We kept Walker for way too long. Well, 2 seasons too long, if we're being honest. Yeah. LB, if Rodrygo goes to Liverpool, Ekatike, Salah, we are cooked. Listen, that's tough. That's tough. If they get Rodrygo, Ekatike, and they've got Salah and Verts, then that is going to be a tough battle, man. I can't lie. Yeah, chat, smash these likes up if you've not done so already. 12 likes away from 200. Hit the likes, man. Yeah, if they Rodrygo news, where? Rodrygo news is popping. Breaking news, Rodrygo to Liverpool. What? What? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. If they get Rodrygo, all these people that be slagging. I remember the City fans that were slagging off Rodrygo. Aravid. Bruh. Imagine that if they get Rodrygo as well. Rodrygo, Ekatike, Salah, and Verts. Wow. Wow. Wow. But Maria said, and I believed. Big up H-backs. Oh, she followed me yesterday, actually. You know that? Maria. Maria! She followed me in it on Twitter. Should I DM her? I say, hi, Maria. You said fucking Rodrygo was coming to see me. Why lie for? Why you always lie? Why you always lying, Maria? Yeah, she followed me in it. She'll follow back. I already follow her. Hola, Maria. Hola. Nah, we'll see. We'll see. She might be right. Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, it's Samir. I just clocked your pic. Oh, chat. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my days. Chat. Rate this out of 10. Rate this out of 10, chat. Rate the kit out of 10, man. Rate it in the chat. I think it's 10. I think it's a 10 out of 10. I think that's nice. Real nice. But the thing is, it's the do we risk it? Do we risk it getting the 10? Or do we wait for confirmation? Do we wait for confirmation or do I go and get it tomorrow? Do you reckon they'd even do it? Do you reckon the City store would even... So if I walked into the City shop tomorrow and was like, I want Turkey, but I want 10 on the back, not 29. Do you reckon they'd say, yeah? Or do you reckon they'd be like, nah, we're not allowed to do it? He might get 17. Why do I feel he'll get 10? I just do. I just think he'll get 10 in it. I just think he'll get 10. Like, what numbers he got now? 29 or 27? I just like what is he got any, like, I don't know. And he didn't speak about it in the interview, did he? Normally they asked him a question in the interview. They're like, oh, why come you pick this number, mate? And they'd be like, oh, well, back in the day, or blah blah, or I love this number. I'm pretty sure that they never asked him. They never asked him about his number. Maybe it's because he don't want that number and he's waiting. And City did put it very, very clearly. City put it very, very clearly on the website that the numbers are subject to change. And I just think that's like that's like City like letting people know, saying, boy, don't get the number, mate. Wait. Because like United, yeah, United have dusted Rashford off already. They've got rid of his number 7, and they give it to who did they give it to? I thought they give it to Cunha. I think they might give it to Cunha. Or was it Cunha? I think it's Cunha. Oh, was it 10? Oh yeah, not 7. Sorry, not 7. 10. Yeah, they took the number 10 off Rashford and give it to Cunha. But maybe, but that's United, isn't it? Are City going to do that? City going to do that because Jack Grealish is still employed by the football club. They might not want to do it. They might just be like, yeah, we're not going to take the number off him while he's still here. Because what about if he did end up staying? Let's have a genuine conversation. In fact, let me do the super chat. Yeah, shout out to yeah. Says, would you swap Marmoush for Rodrygo? Be honest. Nah, I probably wouldn't swap him, but I'd take him in addition to. But I wouldn't swap him. I like Marmoush. I think Marmoush is quality. So no, I wouldn't swap him. But I'd take Rodrygo in addition to Marmoush. How about you? Would you swap him? Yo, on a real yes. Someone sort of asked it. I shout out Potsy for the raid as well. Someone actually asked this before, right? Real talk, yeah. What on a serious no? What happens if Grealish doesn't get a club? What about if no club comes in for Grealish? What happens? Do you reckon City just be like, right, we just got to stay with us then? And Pep's got to be like, yo, we'll just keep you. Because Pep obviously doesn't want him to be in the squad. That's why he didn't take him to America. He just left him at home. Like, he wasn't injured or anything. City just left him at home. We're like, nah, you just find another club. But what about if he actually doesn't find another club? What about if no one wants him? Real talk. What happens if nobody wants this guy? And then like, you just got to come straight back. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? I think that's a bit awkward. Just got to come straight back in. I don't know, man. I think it's a bit weird, bro. Releasing a nah, you're not gonna cancel his contract, are you? You're not gonna cancel his contract, bro. There's no links. There's literally, I've not seen one single link for Jack Grealish to any club. Not one single link, man. It's mad. We need to sell 10 players. Grealish, McAtee, Kovacic, Gundogan, Akanji, John Stones. That's 7, I think. Ederson, that's 8. That's your 8. Yeah, say you're not going to pay him 30 million to leave, innit? And then he could actually just legit just walk to another club. Because he could then just walk to him and be like, yo, I'll get paid 100 grand a week. I'm chilling. I've got my money. I don't know. He might come good. I doubt it at this point. No movement whatsoever. Nothing, bro. Nothing at all. Something will come out soon. Just be done super quick with Jack. I think it'll be done back end of the window. I think there probably are a couple of teams that want Jack Grealish, but they know that City are in the mud with his contract and that, so they're just going to wait. They're just going to wait till the end of the window. They'll come to City on deadline day and say, "Do you want to be paying Jack Grealish 200 grand a week to sit on your bench?" And City will be like, "No." So they say, "Right, we'll send him to us on loan. Yeah, 0 loan fee, and we'll pay 100 grand a week, and you pay 200. At least you're not paying 300." And City will be like, "Okay," and we've got no choice. Put him on loan. Yeah, it'll be loan, man. It'll be loan. West Ham. I could see him at West Ham. I could see him at West Ham. I could see him in a West Ham kit. I could. Think he'd cook at Newcastle. But again, he doesn't start for Newcastle, does he? He doesn't get in Newcastle's best 11. I don't think he gets in ahead of Gordon. And he certainly doesn't get in their midfield. So he could go Newcastle. And maybe they would take him because obviously they're trying to build their squad up, make it a bigger squad so they can compete properly in the Champions League and the Premier League. But if he wants to go and start week in, week out, then it ain't going to happen. Because he ain't going to start there. He should come to Spurs. We want him. I think Spurs is the one that everyone thinks he's going to go to. Why? You can afford his wages. You might not pay him all, but you're going to afford his wages. You're playing Champions League football, and he probably gets in your starting 11. So that's. But again, Levy's a shrewd operator, mate. So Levy's not going to be knocking on City's door now. City, he'll leave it, and he'll leave it till the end of the window, and then go to City and say, "Oh, we'll take him off you. Yeah, we'll pay you 150k a week for Grealish." It's one of them, man. Like, it'd be interesting to see him at another club, but I still don't think. People keep on saying, shout out JTI, I smash the likes up, people. People keep on saying that, he'll cook at another club. It's Pep. I don't think so, personally. But I would be interested. I'd be interested to see if he goes to another club and starts slamming 20 goals a season. I don't see it, but maybe he would. Would let Grealish go to United. Well, do you not remember that? What's that guy called, chat? He used to work for Sky. He works in Qatar on BN Sports. He got sacked off Sky for saying some mad shit about that female linesman. What's his fucking name? Richard Keys. Yeah. Richard Keys and Andy Gray. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, boys. Anyway, he said, yeah, and again, take this with a pinch of salt. We don't know how good this is, but he said that he was told from a very good source that had United won the Europa League, there was a deal agreed to take Grealish to United with City and United. Grealish go United. But because United didn't get Champions League by winning the Europa League, they couldn't afford it. So it's not happening. Now, again, don't have with a pinch of salt in it. Like, who fucking knows if that's legit? Champions of the world, you'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Bro, we literally sang it like a year ago, bro. You're putting this in the wrong chat, innit? We literally sang this a year ago, brother. But okay, no worries, man. Enjoy it. How hanging is that badge Oh, that's hanging. How hanging is that bad hanging? Ooh. Ooh. Who designed that badge? Oh, it's horrible. Have you seen Chelsea's new kit with that badge on? Nah, that is disgusting, man. See, the one that we had was actually pretty nice. Well, that new badge is disgusting. It looks like it's been generated on ChatGPT, man. Nah, it's not good, man. And because Chelsea's badge is circular and it's like right next to it and it's different sizes, it looks so stupid. It looks so stupid. See, the one that we had was well nice. The one that we had was well nice. What's that, brother?
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I don't know what they've done there, man. I feel like this FIFA thing, this FIFA tournament, yeah, it was just very like, don't get me wrong, yeah, I actually liked the tournament. I was gutted when we got knocked out. I went to win it. Also, question: does that mean Chelsea are now guaranteed to be in the next tournament because they've won it, chat? Or nah? You'd imagine that they would, wouldn't you? Say Chelsea don't win the Champions League now, in the next 4 years, are they guaranteed to be in the trophy next year? Surely they are. Surely they are. It's very split. People are saying yes, some people saying no. Okay. Defending champions, they have to be there. Exactly. That's what I would have thought, Weezy. FIFA have said no. What? FIFA have apparently said no. You don't get to defend your trophy. What? That's so weird. That is so weird. So if Chelsea just fuck it for the next 4 years, they're not allowed to go in and defend the trophy. Nah, that's not a W, innovator. That's an L. That's a fucking L. You don't. Yeah, I know you don't automatically qualify, but do you not think you should, AJ? If you've won the trophy, do you not think you should automatically qualify for the next one to be able to defend it? I think that's a bit weird, man. I can't lie. Yeah, that is actually true, Cheryl. They are just making it up as they go. They actually don't even know, do they? Someone in like 2 years will be like, "Oh yeah, actually, we've decided Chelsea can defend the trophy." It's just like they just make it up as they go along. Facts. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy news, chat. If this happens, wow. If this happens, then fucking hell. Rodrygo, Ekatike, Salah, and Vert with Gravenberch and Mac 10 behind. Kirkez, Van Dijk, Kanate, Frimpong, Alisson. Can't lie, lads. If that happens, man, they are favourites for the league. I mean, they're already favourites in my opinion anyway, but like, bro, that team is just fucking ridiculous, mate. That team's just, and it's young team as well, you know. Like, not everyone, obviously, like Salah and Van Dijk, but like Frimpong young, Kirkez young, Kanate young, Mac 10 young, Gravenberch young, Verts young, Ekatike young, Rodrygo young. Like, it's only Van Dijk, Alisson, and Salah. And they've already got that Mamash Fidili or whatever the guy's called. Madness. I seen something else as well. Apparently they've got bare cash, you know. I seen that what's that guy called, chat? The finance guy who goes on like the overlap and that. You guys know his name? The finance guy. White guy, probably about 50, 53 or something. Mid-50s. Maybe late 50s, I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's him, Kieran Maguire. Shout out Iron Man. Yeah, Kieran Maguire did a tweet the other day, yeah, and said, let me see if I can actually pull it up. He said basically Liverpool, on like cash wise, have just got dough, mate. Yeah, they've just got absolute till. All right, let me have a look. Where is it? See if I can find it. Or maybe he didn't actually tweet it. Maybe someone's like quoted him. Well, basically, he said Liverpool have spent like the lowest out of any Big Six club, and they've got loads of money to spend. They could keep on spending and spending and spending and spending. Pretty wild, bro. Pretty wild. Like, they could just keep going, mate. They could just keep going. Did you know it? Yeah, I did know that. I did know that. I knew that. I smashed these likes up, people, if you're not done so already, man. Why does your egg shaped like an egg? I don't know, bro. I'm not sure, bro. Egg maxing, innit? We're egg maxing, chat. You know what I mean? What if Slot fails with all these new players and Liverpool not go through transition with all it? Well, it could happen. It could happen. Like, bro, Liverpool will be in a bit of a transition year next year as well. Like, don't get it wrong, man. Like, there will be in a bit of a transition next year. Like, they've got all these new players and that. Maybe it's a new way of playing and shit. Like, bro, they'll be in a bit of a transition as well. 100%. Yeah, we got money as well, man. But to be fair, we've just spent 175, 115. So, you know, we've spent a lot already, but we need a bit more, in my opinion. It's all about selling and saving. Remember, didn't spend a lot last season, won the league. No, he spent 10 million. But then City didn't spend a lot last summer. Well, obviously, we spent a lot in January, but we only spent 20 million in the summer. But we obviously spent 175 or whatever it was, 160, 175, whatever it was in January. So, but yeah, we didn't spend a lot last summer either. But then Arsenal didn't spend a lot last summer. They only spent 70, which is not really that much, is it? 70 million for a team that's trying to win everything. So, you know, I don't know. What are Arsenal doing? What are Arsenal doing, boys? Have they signed anyone yet? Arsenal transfers. Funny, it must be a fucking nightmare being an Arsenal fan in it, chat. It must be a fucking nightmare, boys. Oh, you just got City just spamming fucking Premier Leagues, yeah? And then you're like, right, City are having a bad year. We're going to win it. We're going to win it. No way Liverpool are going to win it. They've got a new manager and they've only spent 10 million. And then Liverpool go and farm the fucking league last year. And then you go, right, now's our time. Now's our time. Then Liverpool go and spend fucking 120 million on Wirtz, Ekatike, Frimpong, Kirkes. Now they might be getting Rodrygo. City are spending pure money as well. And they're signing what? Norgard. What the fuck? It's mad. Let's have a look what they've done. Right. Zubimendi. That's a like for like in it, really, with Partey. And I actually think he's not as good as Partey. So that's a downgrade. Which is hilarious. Arsenal fans are really struggling to understand this. But you said he's a good player. Caught you in 4K, LB. You said he's a good player. No, I know I said he's a good player. I don't think he's as good as Partey. I never seen him, Zubimendi. But Partey was a good player. But obviously, you know, he's also been accused of raping it. So, can't really have a player in your team like that, man. So, they've obviously let him go. Norgard, he's just a squad rotator. Obviously, Jorginho's gone, whatever. That ain't going to make a difference. Kepa, again, ain't going to make a difference. I just think they need a lot more. What's going on with Gyökeres? I thought they got to Here We Go on that. Madueke. Oh, my days, bro. What are they doing? What's going on with Gyökeres, chat? What's the update on that? I thought he'd signed a deal. I thought that was a done deal. I thought we got to Here We Go. Why is that still not done? What's happening there? And Madueke, what's going on there? I thought that was a done deal as well. I don't think that fires them to the league, though. I don't think... I like Gyökeres. I think he's a good player and I think he'll score goals, yeah. But I don't think he fires them to the league, especially if he's got Madueke next to him. I don't think Madueke and Gyökeres is enough. I don't think it's enough. It's add-on problems, LB. So they get Gyökeres, Madueke, Zubimendi. Does that win Arsenal the Premier League, lads? Yes or no in the chat? Yes or no in the chat? Does that win them the league? Madueke, Zubimendi, and Gyökeres. Does it? Doesn't win them the league. They should have been getting Rodrygo, man. They should have been signing Rodrygo. With our wingers, we've just become a top 4 club. I'm telling you, Mukesh, it's next summer. If our wingers don't step it up next year, this year, I want new wingers at the football club next year, 2026. I've said it. Doku and Savio, this is it, man. I need a major step up, major step up. If they don't do it, we've all got to be like, we need new wingers. Facts. Yeah. Obviously, they might have been start, bro, because you got Marmoush and Foden that can play. It's a big year for them. It's a big year. You can't just give year after year after year after year after year after year after year after year. You know, this is it for me. You know, it's 3 years for Doku, second year for Savio. Let's see what they do. The positives is I did think they looked a lot better in the World Cup. I thought they looked a lot better in the World Cup, bro. But will that be good enough in the actual Premier League? We'll see. Start the wingers, rebuild this year. Why the fuck are we waiting for 2026? I just think they're going to give them this year, bro. And because you've got Foden who'll probably play right wing a lot and Marmoush who'll probably play left wing a lot, it's not like they're going to be playing week in, week out, Savio and Doku, is it? I think if we didn't have Foden and Marmoush who could play left wing and right wing, who probably is going to be that, yeah. I think we'll probably get someone new in it. Do you know what I'm saying? LB is fucking boring, man. LB's boring. I want to sit here on a Thursday midday when I've got nothing else to do in my life and watch LB and tell him he's boring. Fucking hell. What you watching for then, you fucking weirdo? Go outside, bro. Sat here watching someone you don't like. Another fucking weird guy. That's it. What have you been doing today, mate? I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been watching a guy I don't like and telling him he's boring. Why have you been watching him then? I don't know. Got nothing going on in my life whatsoever. So I'm going to watch someone that I do not like. Go outside, Ian, or go and watch someone that you do like. Guess what? I don't care whether you're here or not. But clearly you want to watch me. This fucking guy, man. What is it with these fucking weirdos, man? Coming here to complain about coming here. Bro, honestly, these guys are weird as fuck, mate. Seriously. You're making it. Bro, I know I'm making the cash. I'm trying to give this guy some friendly fucking advice. I'm trying to give this guy some advice. My advice is if you don't like somebody, don't watch them. That's honestly some mad advice, bro. I'll be real. There you go, Ian. Hopefully that's some good advice for you, man. Big ol' MCFC with a super chat, bro. Says Costa and Trafford are too obvious, in my opinion. It'll be someone who we didn't expect. Maybe there's like this Donnarumma story. Fab said it months ago. Maybe two Chevalier. Also, I feel Isak staying slightly makes. I agree on the last bit about because there's no way they're going to sell Isak and Livramento, isn't it? There's no way they're going to sell them both, bro. I don't know about. Listen, I'd take Donnarumma. Yeah, I'd take Donnarumma at City, but I don't think Pep would. I think Pep's still on that. You've got to be able to kick a ball hype. And Costa and Trafford are well better at kicking a ball. So I still think it's going to be one of these two. I think it's going to be one of these two, bro. But we'll see, innit? We'll see. What I would say is, obviously, all these rumours are coming out now about Ederson potentially going to Turkey. I think if we start to see in the next couple of days rumours again about Costa or Trafford or any other goalkeeper coming to City, I think it's like, yeah, it's going to happen, innit? Because let's be honest, yeah, if this news is true, and again, this news about Ederson going to Galatasaray might be fake news, right? But if it is true, and City have they're agreeing a deal with Galatasaray, then we'll also be talking to the goalkeeper that we want to be bringing in at the same time. So that will probably get leaked in the next couple of days. So in the next 4 or 5 days, if we start to see incoming transfer news regarding a goalkeeper, yeah, I'm kind of with you perspective. I think by Monday, I think we might start having some news, man. We might start having some news, innit? Facts. Facts, bro. Big up Makesh as well. Says one man Mushaw, no injury. Haaland injury. No goals. Need bro, why are you sending super chatting code, bro? You trying to make me decode the super chat. Yeah, no, it is. It is a problem. You know, if Marmoush or Haaland drop out the side, then we're cooked. But at the same time, Rakesh, I think Turkey will add. I think Turkey will add goals. Foden, I think, will add goals. I think we've got. I think the goals are spread around. I think the goals are much more spread around. I know Rodrygo's coming back in. He'll be good for 10 to 15 goals a season. So for me, I don't think the goals is as bad as an issue as it was last year. Which again might take the pressure off the likes of Doku and Savio, because last year they was under massive pressure, them two. Massive pressure. Big up to Perfecto as well. Says 4 weeks until Prem. Where's the news on the incomings? Is that how long it is? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, it is. It's 4 weeks and 2 days. What? Away from the Prem. Whoa. Whoa. Did you see that? Did you see that? We just got cooked. We got cancelled by the Mutants. That's actually wild, bro. I didn't even realise. 3 weeks till pre-season. Is anyone in the chat going to the Palmero game? On the 9th. Is anybody going on that? That's a fucking month, bro. Long time. No, I know it's a long time. But if you think about the pre-season will start the week or so before, technically, it's only about 3 weeks until we watch City play again. Yeah, it's 3 weeks and 2 days until City play Palmero. 9th of August. Right back is an issue, a big one, says Perspective. Yeah, I agree. Swap Savio and Doku on the wings and they'll shine. I think so as well, but Pep just refuses to do it. Well, he did it last year, didn't he? He played Savio on the left, and we've already checked the stats. When he played left wing last year, Savio, he got assist. So it works, but Pep just doesn't want to do it. He wants to play inverted wingers. He wants to play like Doku as the Sterling, and he wants to play Savio with the Mahrez. But I just don't know if the guys have got it in the locker to do that. So if it was me, I would play Doku on the right and Savio on the left. But he ain't doing it for some reason. Big up Ash, man. Appreciate the super chat. Says, just weird how Trafford was seemingly done to Newcastle, but he's still not signed after all this time. Maybe waiting for City. Potentially he's waiting for City. Or potentially Newcastle just don't have the cash. I don't know. Weird, isn't it? Obviously, he did want to come to City. He's already said it. He said it on Ben Foster's podcast. He said on Ben Foster's podcast that he wanted to go back to City. But it's just whether City have the balls and the minerals to go and get Trafford, or whether they want a more senior player. You know, it's weird, isn't it? I don't think they're going to do it. Just subscribe. Yo, big up for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, actually, it is weird, bro. It is weird. Enjoying some time away from City's defense always really. Yeah, I know. There are some games on recently. I've been checking live score every day for watch-alongs, but there's not really been anything that's like been worth watching. There's like some Champions League qualifiers, but it's all like dead teams, man. There's no one decent in there. But I'm keeping my eye. I'm checking live score every single day to see the matches, to see if there's any good games on, what friendlies. If there's anything on, I'll watch it. But it's just dead, man. It's like Portimonense versus Fenerbahce. Like, who the fuck wants to watch that? Do you know what I mean? So I keep checking it every day. I go on live score, see what games are on tomorrow. It's just dead. It's just all dead. There's no games, man. I reckon maybe next week or the week after we'll start getting some decent games. But until then, nah. Just not happening. It's not happening. Just transfer news for now, boys. Just transfer news. Fights went from reasonable to fucking expensive in the set. Yeah, I know. That's what happens, isn't it? Rags in for Jackson. No way. That's crazy. They get him. That's actually wild. Need to hear that Donnarumma extension so we can grab Chevalier, says Lee. Yeah, LB, I'm telling you, it's cost 100%. George Mendes client waiting for big move. Yeah, potentially. I still think it's probably going to be Costa. I still think it's Costa out of everybody. You mean to tell me you don't want to watch Tier 2 Polish football? Nah. It's not for me, bro. It's not for me, mate. I get my City feel by watching videos of the stand build. Yeah. Luke did one, didn't he, on Lads? He did one. I might go before I go in fact, if I go to I might... Bro, I really want that City kit, man. I might just go and get it and just get no name on the back. I wonder if I wonder if Big Steve will know, because he's quite close to, you know, the inside or FG. Do you reckon one of them would tell me if they knew? I really want Turkey on the back, man. You copied a Reinders one. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. He's gone, innit? He's gone. They won't print Turkey 10 in the shop. Or they won't, no. Don't know. Not sure, man. Yo, big up to Akin Yemi, bro. Come on. I'm an Arsenal fan. I think we end up with Jackson. No way. No way. No way, Arsenal. No. Nah, bro. You're not getting Jackson, trust me. Bro, if you get Jackson, your fan base will riot. I actually think you might have a protest outside the stadium if you sign Jackson. Nah, it's not. Don't worry about that, man. You'll get Gyökeres, man. You're gonna get Gyökeres. You'll get Gyökeres, and I think Gyökeres will be good. I think Gyökeres will be good. But I don't think he's going to be good enough to take you to the title if the other guy's Madueke. Yeah, I got the Gundo kit. Yo, Tariq, man, what's happening? USL League 2 playoff. What's that? USL. What the hell's that? USL? I've literally no idea what that is. Never heard of it in my life. United getting Jackson. What are these teams doing? How much are they paying for it, Tony? Sure, it's got to be like 35, 40 mil. Anything more than 40 mil is an absolute rip-off. Rip-off. $70 million. What? $70 million for Jackson. $70 million for Jackson. That is crazy. That is actually wild. America's tier 2. Oh, it's like the MLS, the second division. Oh, no way. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Oh, it's the fourth division. It's the fourth division. What the hell? Oh, that's mint quality football, isn't it? Oh, that's mint quality football. Yo, how's that Cavan Sullivan doing, Tariq? That City guy that we bought. I swear down, he's Did you see that goal he scored the other day, Cavan Sullivan? Oh, this guy might be a baller, you know, chat. This Cavan Sullivan that we've signed. We've signed him. I think the plan was for him to go to Philadelphia for a couple of years, and then he's going to come to City. Yeah, he scored a mint goal the other day. Is he playing now, chat? Like regular football, or is he still like? Because he's is he in the MLS now? I swear he's at an MLS team, but I don't know if he's playing regular football. Yeah, he looks like a potential baller, boys. I can't lie. Proper baller. Every goal he scores is outside the box. Yeah. We should play Huzanov. Trust me, I like Huzanov, man, 100%. Why aren't Arsenal buying Sancho? Because Arsenal, bro, need to buy players that will take them to the title. Like not gambles, not like project restarts player career. Like Arsenal have to buy players that will take them to the title, not the Havertzes, yeah, not the Maduekes, yeah. They need to be playing players like the Gyökereses. Subimendi is a good signing. But they don't need to be signing players like Sancho, who needs to find himself. Fucking hell, mate. You know what I mean? Like, that's where they're at. But are they going to do that? Probably not. Because Arsenal just, the weird club who just never seem to go that one step that they need to take. You know what I mean? Like City, yeah? City have been winning Premier Leagues. We couldn't win that Champions League. Couldn't win it for love nor money. Premier League, no problem. Was winning the Premier League fine. What did we do? We're going to push harder. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to get Haaland. And then what did Haaland do? Bang, won us the Champions League. Yeah? You got to push. You can't just be like, yo, we'll just cruise and one day we'll just fluke it. You've got to push, man, and spend money and buy the best players you can possibly get. Sancho needs his freedom. Yeah, I think Sancho should just go out to Germany. City want Donnarumma. Rumours won't die. Don't see it, man. I'd take him, bro, but I don't think Pep will. I think Pep needs someone who's way more on it on the ball. Don't think the guy's good enough on the ball for Pep. I'd have him, but I'm not Pep. To be honest with you. What about Messi rumour to see? Yeah. Savio's been training hard this holiday. I'll be loving that, to be honest. Savio had a good tournament, bro. I thought Savio had a decent tournament. Doku was better than him, but he had a decent tournament. So we'll see if he can like take that into next season. Hopefully he can. I come on, Levitz, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Turkey and get a hair transplant, boys. Bro, funny guy. Big up, man. Big up to you, bro. Do you have a? I don't know if that's. Do you have a YouTube channel? Took us 12 years of pain to win the Champions League. You know what's mad as well, right? I don't know if you know if you sorry no. I don't know if you felt this as well, right? But you know, Champions League is hard to win. It's hard to win the Champions League because it's different to the Prem. Like it's a different type of game, and I still remember beyond belief. I don't know if you had the same feeling. I remember when we played our first Champions League game, yeah, against Napoli at home, Champions League. Kolarov scored a free kick. Cavani scored for them. And I remember going into that game thinking, you know what, we can get to semi-final. We can get far in this competition. We can win it in a couple of years. And I remember that day coming out of that stadium against Napoli, thinking to myself, fuck me, this is going to be difficult. Like it's difficult, man. The Champions League is so tough. So tough. I think a lot of people like think that obviously not us because we've been in the tournament for time and like United fans like to get it, but like for teams that have maybe not qualified for it before or not been in it, I don't think they realise how hard it actually is. And that's why you've got to give credit to Aston Villa, man. Because Aston Villa went in last year and fucking cooked. Do you know what I mean? And maybe against PSG, they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit in them games, didn't they? Like I remember that second leg, man. They was just full sending it straight away, and I was like, "What are you doing?" It's tough, mate. It's tough. It's so tough, man. Yeah, Hamsik, Marek Hamsik, and Cavani. Cavani was such a good striker, man. That goal he scored against us that day was phenomenal, bro. The way he just spun on the halfway line and just was in, bang, rapid. He was literally like, if you was to design a striker, he'd be almost a perfect striker. Tall, mad strong, because that guy had some fucking serious muscle. Rapid and a cold finisher. Left foot, right foot, and on the head. He was mint, bro. He was so good. And that year that he went to PSG, he bagged 50 goals in one season. Which, because we spoke about this recently, didn't we? Puts into perspective just how good Haaland's first season for City was when he won the treble. He was mint. He was mint. And this is the point that a lot of people don't remember. Back then, he wasn't even considered one of the top strikers. And when I talk about top strikers, I'm talking like top 3, top 4, top 5 strikers in Europe. He wasn't even considered top 5 strikers in Europe. That's how good the strikers were 15, 10, even 10 years ago. 10 years ago, he wasn't even top 5 striker. Whereas now, if he come through now as a regen, I'm telling you, some people be saying he's better than Haaland and Isak and Lewandowski and all these guys. That's, you know, I always say football's fell off, right? But people are like, no, it's just nostalgia merchants. Yeah. Some guy on Instagram said that Bernardo Silva's better than David Silva. To which I responded and put, respectfully, David Silva is clear of Bernardo. And some guy responded to me and put, you're a nostalgia merchant. I'm just like, oh my God. What? It's unbelievable. Bernardo is not better than David Silva. Did you see it? See my comment, bro? I was like, what, bro? Some people in the chat was cooking me. Said, no, he's not. Bernardo's well better. Or some guy was like, cap, bro. I was like, what? And it's the same thing. I knew it. I think I talked. Yeah, I've got it up here. Check this. In fact, let me put audio on. I'll play the clip now.
Bernardo Silva is the best Silva to play for Manchester City. Just watch this goal with me before you say anything. I know David Silva exists. I know I didn't start watching football yesterday. Let's just watch this goal and then I'll continue, all right? Let's just watch this. In all honesty, I know how great David Silva is, but David Silva cannot do what Bernardo Silva can do. As an all-round footballer, Bernardo Silva, incredible. Defensively, incredible. He's a dog. His fitness is insane. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. He can play in the middle. He can play 10. He can play 8. He can even play 6. And there's times where he's played fullback. That is how incredibly versatile, incredibly good he is. Everything David Silva's won, Bernardo Silva's won and more. And let's not forget how integral he was in their Champions League win. He is one of the best players to ever play in the Premier League, and that's a fact. He's an
Right. So I put David Silva's clear Bernardo. Like, obviously not in a nasty way, just like he is. This guy puts David Silva's only better at Bernardo than passing. This guy says no. This guy says the GOAT first. Nostalgia. This guy said I'm a nostalgia merchant. No, it's not. It's actually closer than you think. Actually, David Silva is only better at passing the ball. Example, through balls, creative passes, but Bernardo is better at everything else. Cap. I was just like, what? Bernardo's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's a legend of the club, but he's not better than David Silva. He's not. And the thing is, yeah, that guy put that goal, and they always use the goal. They'll always use that United goal, yeah. Well, how about David Silva's goal versus Hull away? Which, by the way, we needed to win that game under pressure. I'm pretty sure that was a Carabao Cup game that meant not a lot. Yeah. What about David Silva's fucking thunderbolt against Hull City? What about David Silva's goal against Blackpool? Yeah, unbelievable goal. What about David Silva's goals against West Ham? Yeah, what are we doing here? Unbelievable, man. Also, yeah, bald David Silva was the best David Silva. Facts. Facts, bro. Yeah, isn't David Silva Spain's all-time top goal scorer as well? I swear he is. Spain all-time top goal scorer. I swear it's Silva. David Villa. Wait, there was some stat about David Silva being the top scorer or something. Or maybe it might be top assists. He has some record. He has a record for Spain. He has a record for Spain. Unless he's like third or something. I can't remember what it was. He definitely has some sort of record. Man. David Villa was mint. David Villa was class, man. Bernardo or Mahrez? I'll probably say Mahrez. It depends what you're asking me, innit? What are you asking me? Are you asking me who's a technically better player? Mahrez. Yeah, I'll probably take Mahrez over Bernardo. Yeah. But, you know, one of Bernardo's talents is the fact he can legit play anywhere on the pitch, man. But that at the same time sort of holds you back sometimes. Remember James Milner? That's one of his problems. When you can play everywhere, yeah, then it can actually hold you back. Yeah, Mahrez is definitely better technically. Facts. Nasri was underrated. Yeah, Nasri was underrated. Nasri was a ball. I said this recently. I wish we had I wish we would have seen Nasri and Pep, man. I wish we would have seen Pep manage Nasri. I think that would have been I think that would have been so good, chat, to see Nasri under Pep. I think that could have been mega. I think it could have been mega. If you could have one in City squad right now, you're taking David Silva or Mahrez. In this current team. Oh, bro, that's a tough one, man. I can't lie. I feel like we've got Turkey for 10. We've got Foden for 10. So we've got not great right winger. So I'll probably say Mahrez. but yeah, bit, man. You've been a salmon for the super chat. Says this year we'll have the Ramadan Ryans. Oh, we will have the Ramadan Ryans. Come on. Yeah. Now we're going to be making moves. I wonder if they're going to be wearing gloves as well, like Mahrez did. Ramadan Ryans. Oh, that could pop, you know. That could actually pop. The Ramadan Ryans. Yeah. And then obviously you've got AFCON in it in December. Or is it January? No, I think it's midway through December. So Ait Noor is gone. And Marmoush is gone. And then Huzanov goes to some Asian Cup. I think it's at the same time. Oh, no, it's 2027, actually. I think it might be 2 years. So then he goes as well. So that's just something to bear in mind. But you build a squad to cope. We did it with Yaya. We did it with Kolo. Yeah, Asian Cup next year. Yeah, it's next year. Mahrez, we need a right winger as a matter of urgency. That's what I'm saying, Jay. Like, obviously, David Silva is like, you know, top tier and that. Even though Mahrez is top tier. But we've got Turkey, we've got Reinders, we've got Foden. Like, even though David Silva's better than all of them, I don't feel like we need him as much as we need a Mahrez. Facts. That's why I said Mahrez. The truth, bro. It's the truth. Fernandinho or Silva? Prime Fernandinho next to Rodri. Oh, David Silva next to Rodri. I'd probably go David. I'd go David on that one. I don't think you need Fernandinho and Rodri. I think Rodri can hold the defensive side down himself. So yeah, I'd go David Silva on that one. Turkey or Foden will play right wing, I'm sure, on this. Yeah, I agree. Why isn't Rodri extended again? Don't know. Maybe City just what? I don't know. I don't know why it's not signed. Yeah, exactly. That's the point that I'm making. The gap is wider between Mahrez and our current right wingers than Silva and the cam options. I agree. Even though the gap between the cams and Silva is still quite big. Like, it's not a necessity. Facts. Nasri or Sane? Oh. As a player, Nasri I think was a better player. But for this current side, to be fair, either of them could get in the side. I'd probably take Nasri because, again, I want to see him under Pep. But Sane was a baller, man. Sane was a baller. Yeah, this is a good comment. This was a good comment. Sane in reality. Nasri, yeah, I agree. I agree, bro. David Silva. Yeah, David Silva never dropped stinkers. Bro. He never dropped stinkers, mate. Never. It was just mint. This is because for me, when we have the Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva debates, I think Kevin De Bruyne is the best of all time at City, right? Because I think Kevin De Bruyne can do everything that David Silva could do. But the one thing that David was better at and that mate was like actually like run a game. Like David would just be in the middle of the pitch, popping off passes, give the ball, pass. Whereas Kevin De Bruyne was like a impact player. And it was fucking unbelievable. And that's why I've got him as the best City player of all time. However, David Silva would just run football matches. Everything would just go through David Silva. He'd just be linked with everything. But I'd still have Kevin De Bruyne above David Silva, personally. It's mad. TikTok ball knowledge is the problem. Yeah, TikTok, innit? A madness. The disrespect on David Silva is unbelievable. I've heard from a City fan that he'd have Coutinho over Silva. The game's gone. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Why would a City fan say that? That's so wild. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Big up for the super, bro. Yo, what the hell's this? Is this just come out now? Yeah. Potential. Yo, chat, we got a siren. Is this legit? Is this legit? Is this legit? Is this legit? Is this legit? Is this legit? Is this a legit source or nah? What do you reckon? Is he gone? Fuck. He's also just tweeted this as well. Manuel Akanji is open to Galatasaray's offer. Is it legit though? Is this a legit? Let me follow him. Is this a legit source? Fuck knows. This guy's watching your stream, trolling us. I don't know if it's legit. Is it legit? Fuck knows. This is the problem, man, with Twitter now. There's so many fucking ITKs. It's unbelievable. It's actually wild, man. It's actually wild. We need Fab to verify. Yeah, I don't think he said anything. I don't think he said anything. If Akanji goes 100 million, billion, trillion, gazillion, million, billion, googleillion, we have to sign a right back. If Ederson goes, if Akanji goes, I mean, we have to sign anyone, in my opinion. But if he goes, then we actually have to sign a right back. You can't go into the season with Rico and Nunes as your right backs. Like, what the fuck are we doing? You have to sign one, 100%, 100%. Don't trust anyone other than Jack Gaunt. Fairs, he is a top source. I don't think he said anything. I don't think he said anything. It's crazy, man. Fab doesn't know City stuff. I don't think he knows City stuff. Unless it comes from the agent. But I don't think he's getting anything from City's side. I don't think he's getting anything from City's side. Yo, that's mad. Ederson might be going, you know. That's crazy, boys. He might actually be going. That's actually wild. He might be leaving. Maybe it's time that he goes, man. Maybe it is time that he goes and we get a new goalkeeper in. I'm just not confident in the goalkeepers that we're being linked with. I'm just not confident in them, boys. Mad. Madness. We'll see. We'll see. If we get Costa, we're cooked. I'm not confident in Costa, bro. I'm not. Ian, I don't have a clue. I've not seen enough of goalkeepers to give you a name. I've seen Costa 3 times. 2 games he had a bad game. 1 game he had a good game. Trafford, I've not seen him at all last year in the Championship. Apparently he was mint. I only seen him in the Premier League the year before and he was trash. Got dropped from Norwich. Chevalier, people like him. Never seen him. I did see a compilation of him. He looked mint, but I'd look mint on a compilation. So I don't know. Got to hope and pray the club know what they're doing on the goalkeeper thing. But a lot of rumours about Ederson going Galatasaray. A lot of rumours. And Fabrizio did say that Napoli tried to get him out last year. Napoli tried to get Ederson last week, and they couldn't because basically he said the wages were too high, which again indicates that he's open to leaving. We should sign Lamine Yamal. I agree, 100%. 100%. Right, boys, I'm going to dip. Gym time. Smash the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Go live again tonight. And make sure you hit the notification bell, man. Hit that notification bell because obviously we might get news dropping at any time. So if we do get the news drop, you need to be notified, man. So hit the bell icon next to this subscription. Make sure you guys are smashing the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'll be back later. Who's live? Who's live? Yo, big up Selman. The streets will forget Eddie and Akanji. Nah, the streets ain't forgetting Eddie, bro. They might forget Akanji, real talk, but they ain't forgetting Ederson, bro. No way. No way. No way. Right. See you in a bit. Bye.